Before you think nothing is changing, before you believe your prayers are being ignored, pause for a moment and hear this. There are seasons in life where everything feels quiet. You're trying, you're hoping, you're waiting, but nothing seems to move, and slowly a thought begins to form. Maybe nothing is happening. If you've ever felt that way, this message is for you. Because just because you cannot see it does not mean nothing is happening. Silence is one of the hardest seasons to go through, because in silence there are no clear signs, no confirmation, no visible progress. And without those things, it's easy to feel discouraged. You begin to question everything: your effort, your direction, your expectations. But silence does not mean absence, and it does not mean that your journey has stopped. Sometimes, silence is where the most important work is happening. There are seasons in life where everything feels slow. Not completely stopped, but not moving the way you expected. You're putting in effort. You're showing up. You're doing what you can. But the results are not matching your expectations. And that can feel frustrating. Because when effort does not produce visible results, it creates doubt. You begin to wonder, is this working? Am I on the right path? Should I keep going? And over time that doubt can become heavy, because you're doing your best, but not seeing the change you hoped for. But here's something important to understand. Not all progress is visible. There are seasons where growth is happening internally before it shows externally, where things are developing quietly before they become obvious, where movement is happening, even if you cannot measure it yet. Slow seasons are not empty seasons. They are seasons where things are being built carefully, where mistakes are being corrected, where direction is being refined. And even though it feels like nothing is happening, you are still moving forward. Even when you cannot see it, something is happening. There are processes taking place in your life right now that are not visible yet. And that is what makes this season difficult. Because we naturally want to see progress. We want confirmation that things are working. We want evidence that our effort is producing results. But life does not always show progress immediately. Some of the most important changes happen where you cannot see them. Think about how a building is constructed. Before anything rises above the ground, time is spent building the foundation. And that process is not exciting. It is not visible. It does not get attention. But it is essential, because everything that comes after depends on it. Your life is in that kind of process right now. Your mindset is shifting. Your patience is being strengthened. Your resilience is growing. Even if you don't feel it, you are changing. And that internal growth will eventually produce external results. This season may not feel exciting. It may not feel rewarding. It may not feel like progress. But it is important. Because this is the season where you are being shaped, where your character is being developed, where your mindset is being strengthened, where your patience is being stretched. And those things matter more than you realize. Because the life you are building requires strength. It requires discipline. It requires stability. And those qualities are not built overnight. They are built through time, through experience, through moments where you have to keep going, even when it's not easy. So even though this season feels slow, it is preparing you. It is shaping you into the person you need to become. The quiet season is where many people give up, not because they lack ability, but because they lose patience. They get tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of not seeing results. And in that moment, they decide to stop. But what they don't realize is this: quiet seasons often come before change. They are the moments where everything is being aligned, where timing is being prepared, where things are coming together behind the scenes. And the people who keep going in the quiet are the ones who experience the shift. Because persistence creates momentum. Even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it, every step you take still matters. So don't give up in a season that is shaping your future. Because the moment you feel like quitting might be the moment right before things begin to change. There comes a moment where everything begins to change. After all the waiting, after all the uncertainty, after all the quiet, something shifts. It may not happen loudly, it may not happen dramatically, but it happens. And suddenly, things begin to move. Opportunities appear. Clarity increases. Direction becomes clearer. The things that once felt confusing start to make sense. And in that moment, you begin to realize something powerful. That everything you went through was preparing you for this. Every delay, every quiet moment, every step you took when it was difficult, it was all leading to this point. So don't underestimate where you are right now, because you might be closer than you think. If you feel discouraged today, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of this: you are still here. You have made it through difficult moments before. You have kept going even when it wasn't easy. And that strength is still in you. This season may feel heavy, but it is not permanent. This feeling may feel overwhelming, but it will not last forever. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not at the end of your story. You are simply in a season that requires patience. And patience does not mean nothing is happening. It means something is being built. So don't give up now, because your story is still unfolding, and better days are still ahead. Speak this over your life today. Even when I cannot see it, things are still working out for me. I will not lose hope in this season. I will stay patient and keep moving forward. My journey is not over, and better days are still ahead. If this message encouraged you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Because one message can remind someone not to give up. If you believe something is still working out for you, comment Amen. And subscribe for more messages that strengthen your faith and mindset.